Hi guys, it's Shay again from Ayaba's Wins. I am back to do your May 2021 Love Tarot 95 South Flash reading for the sign of Aquarius. I'm finishing up the air signs. This is kind of a new spin on love. So it's going to be an ode to the South and an ode to the 80s. So yeah, and I shuffled some of the cards already. The cards flew out. I wanted to do that off camera and then do a little on camera because I want to spend more time on the commentary on speaking, as opposed to like racing with the cards and racing against time. So the video is not too long, okay? If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. You are more than welcome to Ayaba's Win family. If you would like a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. And just if you haven't seen my previous videos, I am a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I'll be interpreting the cards at times from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective. This is a general love reading, okay? So some of it may apply, all of it may apply, or none of it may apply, okay? So let's pull a couple of more cards and then we'll get started. So just give me a couple seconds. This reading is going to be different because I'm keeping it under 25 minutes. And it's just one deck as opposed to several decks. I will be resuming the Love Tarot pop-ups at the very end of May, beginning of June, okay? Which is a little more extensive. Okay, I think let's try one more. Okay. All right, I think that's good for us to get started. All right. No more cards that are flipped. I don't think so. All right, so let's go. All right. So the whole premise of this reading is, look, someone is really very sexual, quite horny, and you know, fertility may be at its peak. Okay, so we're starting off with sexual healing, Marvin Gaye, and you know, and part of the song goes like this: "Open up and let me in. I can't wait for you to operate." Okay, so the feeling is really like, yo, it's all you can breathe this person in, taste them, smell them, visualize them. You know, the chemistry is insane, okay? And I'm referring to people in your love story. So, of course, you're the main person in your love story. Then there's your divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever you're into, aka your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever you want to call it, okay, your special person. And then there's karmics that are on the side. These are people that you're dating, that sometimes you even marry, sometimes you have kids with, thinking they're your special person, and they're not. They're designed to teach you a lesson or two. Sometimes those lessons are not pleasant. Okay, once you learn those lessons, ideally, you leave them and then you go into harmonious union with your special person. However, things can interfere with that. Your special person can have a big ego, in the words of Beyonce, and they cannot take responsibility for their actions, refuse to. Their heads are too big, their heads are too gassed up, they're too full of themselves, too narcissistic. And look, it takes them a long time to learn a lesson unless they fall flat on their ass, okay? The other thing that may prevent them from going into union with you is spell work, okay? It's, you know, people doing spiritual work, you know, acting like that whole magician energy, magician card, manipulating energies, trying to get things to go in their favor, and trying to, botch your connection with your special person. Okay. And that is why I always emphasize prayer and meditation, mantras, spiritual baths, and all of that to get you to raise your vibration even higher than what it is, to block all that shit. Okay. So yeah, sexual healing, Marvin Gaye, that song is like, it's steamy. All right. Baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. REO Speedwagon, come crashing through your door. Okay, so that's a line in the song, come crashing through your door. So yeah, like the intensity of these emotions, it's like someone is almost like a fiend. Like, I see someone like gritting their teeth, because the desire is so strong for this person. Okay, you can know this person, you may not know this person. This could be someone that you are visualizing, fantasizing about, maybe a new love that's coming in, or a past love who you had this chemistry with. Keep in mind, these energies could have happened in the recent past, could be happening now, or could happen in the near future. Okay, and like I said, this is a general love reading, so it's not going to apply to everyone. It could apply to some people, but not all people. But baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. So it is on. It's like the monkey is on their back, and it is hard. You had started off with that sexual healing card. And look, if y'all don't have an outlet, it's going to be problems, okay? Or many, many children, newborn babies running around here, okay? Burning the candle at both ends. So someone is doing too much. Someone's doing too much, doing too much. Okay, they're trying to run here, there, and everywhere, be here, there, and everywhere. Okay, and what Spirit is saying, you got to slow it down. Okay, you got to slow it down. You got to take time to focus without the distractions of the phone, the family, whoever is around you. Go into your zone, shut down, do your prayers, your mantras, do a nice white bath, dress in white, sleep in white, like rejuvenate yourself, okay? Because Spirit is saying you're doing too much, and it can wind up you being sick, okay? It could wind up you being sick, stressed out, and then you're not going to be any good to anyone, okay? Okay, so don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, okay? So yet again, it's like, don't talk your business, okay? You working on opening up a shop, you're working on opening up a restaurant, a lounge. Don't be posting it on Instagram. Don't let all your friends know about it. Nah. If they're not your business partner, then they don't need to know about it. Be about your business. My godbrother always says, I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay. So basically, invest your time and energy, build it up, make it happen. Boom. Once it happens, don't even start talking about it until the ink is dried. You got the keys, you're already open, and then you can be like, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, I didn't know I didn't know you had a lounge. I didn't know you were opening this. Yeah, no, you're not going to know until now. And you're not going to say that to them to be rude, but because people can, be haters, okay, and wish you ill will. And you don't need those negative thoughts, those, hateration thoughts, that jealousy and envy out in the ethos, okay? Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. A big saying in the South, okay? Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Like, don't bullshit me, okay? So someone could be running game on someone and thinking they're a sucker, and they're going to believe it like they were born yesterday. Nah. Or someone could be running game on you, trying to take advantage of you. And Spirit is saying, that can't work. You got to keep your eyes open. Don't disrespect my intelligence like that. Okay. Blood is thicker than water. Okay. So this is talking about, look, family issues, we all have them. You get in fights, you get in arguments, you don't talk for a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, maybe even a year or two. But at the end of the day, blood is thicker than water. And so Spirit is emphasizing this for you, the Aquarius collective. Okay. Also, this card could be talking about blood is thicker than water. This could be talking about your sugar intake as well. Okay. So really watch your sugar intake and your water intake. You could be taking in too much sugar and your blood could become thick. All right. So make sure you're definitely drinking a lot of water to make sure everything is flowing smoothly. All right. So watch your sugar intake. You know, watch eating a lot of white foods and stuff like that, sugary foods, white things made with white flour, pastas, rice and all that. Okay. Now, Spirit told you about you burning the candle at both ends. Spirit is telling you again, if you didn't hear me the first time, girl, have several seats. Don't have one seat, have several. Okay. So what Spirit is saying is that, yet again, doing too much, you got to slow it down. You can do the mantras. There's mantras for wealth and prosperity. There's mantras for love. There's mantras for happiness. There's mantras to get rid of negative feelings. There's mantras to align your chakras. No, get into it. Like there's a whole menu, okay? And these words, these chakras are fairly easy to pronounce. You say it 108 times in the morning, 108 times at night. You could start out with one, work your way up to 2, 3, 4, 5. They usually take 8 to 10 minutes to say each mantra. You can get yourself some really cute mala beads. Okay, these beads, it's 108. These are prayer beads, okay? And you always start at the base with the bead closest to the tassel. And you start going. Like, so for your love mantra, which would be aham prima, you go around and you're in your zone. You say aham prima, aham prima, aham prima, aham prima, aham prima, and you get in your zone, okay? And it's gonna start to, activate some things on in your body. It's gonna cause that kundalini in your spine to rise. It's gonna awaken your chakras, okay? So be prepared for it, guys, okay? Um, be prepared. That's all I got to say. All right. Got my mojo work in Muddy Waters. Okay. So he was a big blues singer back in the day. And one of the lines from this song is, I'm going to have all you women under my command. Okay. So what is this saying? Okay. This is saying that there's a masculine energy or someone is using their private part, their penis, whatever it is, a vagina, to work a mojo on people. Okay. They're doing some sex magic, whether they know it or not. They're using their private part as a tool for manipulation. Okay. And it's almost like, I'm gonna get you. If I can't get you in your pockets, I'm gonna turn you out sexually so I can have my way with you. All right. This could be you. I'm not passing judgment, or this could be someone that you're dealing with. All right. But this is a mojo card. So this is indicating to me that yes, there is some kind of spell work, magic being done. And all the spell work and magic and brujeria, witchcraft, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't always have to do with standing over a pot, lighting a candle, and all of that. Okay, it doesn't have to do with that all the time. Cold turkey. Okay, so someone is quitting something cold turkey. It could be, quitting sex with multiple partners. Quitting, cheating on, their partner. It could be quitting alcohol, quitting smoking weed, quitting popping pills. Someone is going cold turkey on something. Okay, and it could be a challenge, especially with like this whole sexual healing energy that you guys came out in the beginning with. Okay. Like, because you don't have your other quote unquote poisons to satiate you. Okay. Because you're quitting cold turkey on them. It could be that your sex drive elevates. Okay. And so, in which case, you may have to replace, and tame that sex drive with like, working out, doing other things. Okay. Betty Davis Eyes. This was by a song I think in the 80s by Kim Carnes. Okay, and one of the lines is roll you like you were dice. She'll expose you. Okay. So what does this song talk about? So Betty Davis eyes, Betty Davis had big eyes. So it's someone in this love story who could have big eyes, or eyes that are very alluring, very expressive, very enticing. Okay. It's almost like they can look at you, or you can look at a person and you can put someone like someone can melt. Okay. The eyes are how you say, like I want to say alluring, seductive, okay? And that this person can be very seductive, okay? Because in the line it talks about roll you were like dice, okay? Roll you like you were dice. All right. And so that's basically saying someone being able to get their way with you, to sweet talk you, because they're using they could be using their physical to to seduce you, anything they're doing. Someone's doing work, because you got the mojo card. Okay, you got the sexual healing card. All right, and someone, it can be very enticing. All right, so you just got to watch that, watch being taken advantage of. Okay, but someone definitely has that energy. Okay, it's almost like kind of like a pombagira energy out of Brazil. Okay, but Spirit is saying birds of a feather flock together. Okay. So, you can basically tell, who this person is by who they hang out with. Okay. And so, just say you got a man and he's going out with his homeboys, and all his homeboys got multiple women knocked up with multiple children all over the place. Okay. And many of these guys are married, they're in a relationship. Okay. They like to hang out in the strip clubs, go out drinking, hanging out, partying with this one and that one. Okay. And they tell you, oh no, I'm not like that. I'm just going to hang out with them. I don't do what they do. Bullshit. Okay. And they doing a little something. All right. So Spirit is telling you, keep your eyes open. Or this could be you. Okay. The people that you hang around with pretty much define who you are, whether you like it or not. Okay. Someone is a backseat driver. Okay. So what does this backseat driver mean? This means that someone is bossy. There could be someone who's perfectly capable of driving the car. Okay. With 20 or 30 years of experience. All right. And there's someone sitting in the back seat. No, turn left, slow down, watch out, watch this person, watch that. It's like someone is they insert themselves into too many things that they don't need to insert themselves into. Someone is bossy. They can be a little manipulative. Okay. And they may not trust your ability to handle certain situations. Okay. Um, all right, so let's get physical. Olivia Newton-John. I love this song. Okay. There's nothing left to talk about, just horizontal. Okay. So this talks about a couple going out to eat, going out to eat dinner. Maybe this is the first date. Maybe this is the second date. It's fairly new. And they go out to eat. They're wining and dining. And then the chemistry is off the Richter scale. Okay. It is hot like fire. And I'm hearing that song by Tamia, Keep It Smoking. Like it's hot. And so one thing leads to another, and they wind up being with each other sexually, intimately, and it's off the chain. So this could be saying, like, you have a really strong chemical, physical attraction to someone, and Spirit is making note of that. Now you could know this person, or this may be a fairly new relationship. Okay. Or it may not be anything, there may not be any love, but the physical attraction is definitely there. Okay. Runaway Bride. Runaway Bride. This was a movie with Julia Roberts. Okay. And so she had a fear of commitment. You got to watch the movie. Okay. So someone has a fear of commitment. All right. So they may like confess themselves to one person, but believe you me, the opportunity presents itself. They will be with this one and that one, and still hold on to the one they got at home. All right. So it is very hard for this person to commit to one person. Okay. It is very difficult. It is a challenge because they can be overstimulated. All right. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Yes. Okay. So, if you mistreated someone or someone mistreated you, they are going to certainly regret it. Okay. Because, this person that was disregarded, that was discarded, that was mistreated, you know, someone is going to come along and see their value and see their worth and treat them like the king or the queen that they are. Okay. And oh, well, your loss. Okay. And I'm not saying you directly because it may not be you, the one, you who are the one that violated that person. It could have been the person violating you. Okay. And so, you know, their loss, right? Pot calling the kettle black. Okay. So what is this saying? This is saying, can nobody say, look, you need to stop running around? Okay. Because whoever is saying this, they're doing the same shit or they used to do it. Okay. Um, what is it? The saying is, you can't be in a glass house throwing stones. Something like that. Okay. So, you know, someone is saying something about don't do this or they don't do this and they, you know, they're acting real like bougie, you know, and puritanical when in fact they're doing the same shit. Okay. So spirit is saying the pot calling the kettle black. All right. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. All right. So you definitely have to be thinking about, do I really want this? Okay. If you're a man and you're visualizing, you're going on Instagram and you're seeing all these strippers and these Insta hotties and all this, you know, and you got a good woman at home already, you got to say to yourself, is this Insta hottie on Instagram who I know nothing about, who has 6,000 followers at least, shaking her ass, is she worth losing the good woman that I have at home? Is she worth it? Okay, because we all know people are going on social media, hooking up, having sex with this one and that one and all this, okay, and no judgment. Okay, but spirit is saying you got to be careful what you wish for, because you can get it and all that glitters is not gold, and then you can come home with a package that you can't get rid of. And you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen my other decks and my other readings, I don't sugarcoat it. STD, gonorrhea, chlamydia, herpes, HPV, HIV, and syphilis, which is back on the scene. All right. A man who does not respect his own mother is absolutely no good. So, yes, if you were dealing with a masculine and he does not respect his mother, keep your eyes open for him, okay? Now, it's one thing if his mother was abusive and dogged the hell out of him and, whatever. Give him a chance. But please just keep your eyes open for how he interacts with his mother, how he talks about his mother, and that will kind of give you a window into how he can treat women. Calm before the storm, okay? There is going to be some kind of revolution, some kind of tower moment, something big is brewing on the scene, okay? And so, there could be this awkward quiet. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Impossible. You must see it if you have not seen it. This couple from I don't know, Europe or wherever is vacationing. They're an American couple. I think the wife is American, whatever, or Australian. Okay, they're vacationing in Phuket, in Maldives or wherever. It's somewhere in Thailand. Um, Outside at the pool, all of a sudden there's this awkward quiet. Okay, the wind starts blowing, and then all shit hits the fan. Okay, be prepared. Start meditating, mantras for protection, mantras such as Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, Om Dum Durgaye Namaha, or Om Ayudaye Namaha, Om Ayudaye Namaha. Okay, you say it 108 times on your mala or set your clock if you don't have a mala for 8 to 10 minutes, okay? Guys, something is brewing on the horizon. If it hasn't already happened, something's about to go down. Okay, so if there's this awkward kind of like, something don't feel right, get ready, brace yourself. He's about as useless as a screen door on a submarine. Okay, we know submarines go underwater, deep underwater, so there's no screen door. Okay, so Spirit is saying, what is he good for? What is she good for? Okay, they may be able to have sex, but can they cook a meal? Can they fix a window? Can they fix a pipe in the wall? And I'm not talking about your pipes. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, can they fix something in the house? Are they good for anything other than laying up and having sex with you? The Spirit is not happy about this, okay? You'll catch more flies with honey than vinegar. All right. So someone is a little wicked with the tongue. Okay. So Spirit is saying, soften your words, taste a little honey before you got to speak to people. All right. And, you know, be easy, because someone is a little rough with their tongue. Okay. A ghostly voice shivered along my spine, whispering. This was in a book by Amanda Carlson called Pure Blooded. Okay. And so this ghostly voice shivered along my spine. Okay. So someone may be having, spiritual encounters. Okay. Maybe while they're sleeping, they may have spirits, whispering in their ear, their left ear, their right ear. They could, feel someone touching the blankets as they're sleeping. They could see things, get chills and all of that. Something is going on. All right. Blind in on one eye and can't see out the other. Yep. Spirit is saying, yeah, nah. Y'all got to open up your eyes, and not just your physical eyes, your spiritual eyes. Okay. And then finally, I put a spell on you, Screaming Jay Hawkins. I can't stand, no, put me down. All right. So there is someone who does not like rejection. Okay. And they are working a mojo to get their way. Guys, if you like this reading, please like the video, definitely share, certainly subscribe. If you would like a reading, email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 @gmail.com. Ciao.